Imagine this. You walk into work on a typical Monday, only to be called into an unexpected meeting. Your heart sinks as you hear the words, "We're sorry, but we have to let you go." In an instant, your financial world is turned upside down. If this scenario sounds all too familiar, or you're worried it might happen, you're not alone. Losing your job is a challenge many face, but with the right strategies, you can take control of your financial future and come out stronger. In this video, we're going to walk you through a step-by-step guide on how to manage your finances after job loss. From immediate actions, building a survival budget, managing debt, protecting your savings, and finding new income opportunities. Whether you've just lost your job or you're preparing for the unexpected, this guide will help you navigate through uncertainty and build resilience. Let's dive in. Losing your job can feel like the rug's been pulled out from under you. But by taking these immediate steps, you can regain your footing. First, file for unemployment benefits right away. Don't wait. Many states have a waiting period before benefits kick in, so the sooner you file, the better. And remember, these benefits aren't charity. They're a safety net you've contributed to through your taxes. Next, review your severance package if you received one. Understand what you're entitled to. Continuation of health benefits, payout of unused vacation time, and so on. And don't be afraid to negotiate. You might be able to get a better deal. Speaking of health insurance, this is crucial. Look into options for continuing your current coverage, which may be available through your former employer. This can be expensive, but maintains familiarity. Alternatively, explore public health insurance options or private plans that might be more affordable. Lastly, gather all necessary documents, recent pay stubs, last year's tax return, and any information about your former position. You'll need these for unemployment claims and future job applications. Remember, taking these steps isn't admitting defeat. It's about taking control of your situation and setting yourself up for the next chapter. You've got this. Now that you've handled the immediate steps, it's time to get a clear picture of your financial landscape. This might feel daunting, but knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your finances. Start by creating a comprehensive list of your assets and liabilities. Assets include things like savings accounts, investments, or valuable possessions. Liabilities are your debts and ongoing financial obligations. This overview will help you understand your net worth and how much of a financial cushion you have. Next, take a close look at your emergency fund. If you have one, great. Calculate how long it can sustain you based on your essential expenses. If you don't have an emergency fund, don't panic. We'll discuss strategies to manage without one. Now, it's time to identify your essential versus non-essential expenses. Essentials are things like housing, food, utilities, and critical debt payments. Non-essentials might include subscription services, dining out, or entertainment. Be honest with yourself. Knowing the difference between needs and wants is crucial. Use a budgeting app or spreadsheet to track all this information. Having everything organized will make the next steps much easier. Remember, this process isn't about judging your past financial decisions. It's about empowering yourself with the information you need to make the best choices moving forward. You're taking control of your financial future, and that's something to be proud of. Now that you've evaluated your financial situation, it's time to create a bare-bones budget. This isn't about deprivation. It's about focusing your resources where they matter most during this transitional period. First, prioritize your essential expenses. These typically include housing, utilities, food, critical insurance policies, and minimum debt payments. Remember, the goal here is to cover your needs, not your wants. Next, identify areas for immediate cost-cutting. Look at your non-essential expenses from the previous step. Can you pause subscriptions? Cook at home instead of eating out? Every dollar saved is a dollar that extends your financial runway. Now, let's talk about strategies for reducing fixed costs. Can you negotiate lower rates on your bills? Maybe switch to a cheaper phone plan or temporarily downgrade your internet package. Don't hesitate to call service providers and explain your situation. Many offer hardship programs. Here's a pro tip. Use the 50-30-20 rule as a guide. In normal times, this means 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. For your bare-bones budget, aim to cut out most of the wants category, redirecting that money to cover your essential expenses. Remember, this bare-bones budget is temporary. It's not about living this way forever, but about stretching your resources until you secure new income. You're making smart, tough choices now to set yourself up for future success. You're taking the right steps to protect your financial well-being. Dealing with debt can be stressful, especially when you're unemployed. But don't worry, there are strategies to manage your debt effectively during this challenging time. First and foremost, communicate with your creditors. Many lenders offer hardship programs or temporary payment reductions for those facing unemployment. Don't wait until you're behind on payments. Be proactive and reach out early. Next, explore options for deferment or forbearance, particularly for student loans. Federal student loans often offer unemployment deferment, pausing your payments temporarily. For other types of debt, ask about forbearance options that might lower or pause payments for a short period. Let's talk about prioritizing which debts to pay first. Focus on secured debts like your mortgage or car loan to protect essential assets. For credit cards and other unsecured debts, aim to pay at least the minimum to avoid damaging your credit score. If you have high-interest credit card debt, consider a balance transfer to a card with a 0%. This can give you some breathing room, but be sure to read the fine print and have a plan to pay it off before the promotional rate ends. Remember, ignoring your debt won't make it go away. By taking these steps, you're showing financial responsibility even in tough times. This proactive approach will serve you well as you work towards your next job opportunity. Stay positive. You're taking control of your financial future. When facing unemployment, it might be tempting to tap into your retirement savings. But before you do, let's talk about why protecting these funds is crucial and what alternatives you should consider. First, resist the urge to withdraw from your 401k or IRA if possible. These accounts are designed for your future, and early withdrawals can have serious consequences. Not only will you owe taxes, but you'll also face a 10% penalty if you're under 59 and a half. Let's break down the real cost. If you withdraw $10,000 from your 401k, you could end up with only about $6,500 after taxes and penalties. Plus, you're missing out on years of potential growth. Instead, consider these alternatives. 1. Exhaust your emergency fund first. 2. Explore unemployment benefits and other government assistance. 3. Look into temporary or gig work to bridge the gap. 4. Negotiate with creditors for reduced payments. If you absolutely must tap into your retirement savings, a 401k loan might be better than a withdrawal. You'll avoid penalties and taxes, but keep in mind the loan is typically due if you leave your job. Remember, your retirement savings are your future financial security. Protecting them now means a more stable future later. Focus on short-term solutions that don't compromise your long-term goals. You're making smart choices for your future. While you're searching for your next full-time job, exploring additional income sources can help bridge the financial gap. Let's dive into some creative ways to earn money during this transitional period. First, consider the gig economy and freelance opportunities. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or TaskRabbit allow you to monetize your skills. Whether it's writing, graphic design, virtual assistants, or handyman work, there's likely a gig for your skill set. Next, look into part-time or temporary work. Many retailers and restaurants offer flexible schedules. You could also consider seasonal work, like tax preparation in the spring or holiday retail in the winter. These jobs provide steady income and might even lead to full-time opportunities. Don't overlook the value of what you already own. Selling unused items can quickly generate cash. Platforms like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or local consignment shops are great for this. You might be surprised at what people are willing to buy. Here's a pro tip. Consider renting out assets. Got a spare room? Try Airbnb. An unused parking space? Apps like Just Park let you rent it out. Even renting out your car when you're not using it can bring in extra cash. Remember, the goal here is to stay afloat financially while you're job hunting. These additional income sources are temporary stepping stones, not necessarily long-term solutions. Stay focused on your job search, but don't be afraid to get creative in the meantime. Every dollar earned is a step towards financial stability. While you're managing your finances, it's crucial to invest time in updating your professional profile. This will position you strongly for your next career opportunity. Let's break down the key steps. First, refresh your resume. Highlight your recent accomplishments and quantify achievements where possible. Think of your resume as your personal marketing document. Make it shine. Next, give your LinkedIn profile a makeover. Align it with your updated resume, but go further. Add a compelling headline, craft an engaging summary, and don't forget to turn on the Open to Work feature. Now, it's time to network. Reach out to former colleagues, mentors, and industry contacts. Let them know you're in the job market. Remember, many jobs are filled through personal connections before they're even advertised. Consider skill building or retraining opportunities. Platforms like Coursera or EDX offer free courses in various fields. Acquiring new skills can make you more marketable and might even open doors to new career paths. Here's a pro tip. Create a personal website or online portfolio. This is especially valuable for creative professionals, but can benefit anyone by showcasing your work and personality beyond a traditional resume. Remember, updating your professional profile isn't just about finding your next job. It's about taking control of your career narrative. Stay positive, highlight your strengths, and be open to new opportunities. Your next great career move could be just around the corner. While navigating the immediate challenges of job loss, it's also important to look ahead. Planning for the future can give you a sense of direction and hope. Let's explore some strategies to build long-term financial resilience. First, set both short-term and long-term financial goals. Short-term goals might include finding a new job or building an emergency fund. Long-term goals could be saving for retirement or buying a home. Having clear goals gives you something positive to work towards. Next, create a plan to rebuild your emergency fund once you're employed again. Aim to save 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Consider automating your savings to make it easier. Diversify your income streams. Even when you land a new full-time job, maintaining a side hustle or passive income source can provide a financial cushion and reduce your dependency on a single income. Invest in your skills continuously. The job market is always evolving, so staying current in your field is crucial. Set aside time and resources for ongoing learning and professional development. Think about your career path. Is this an opportunity to pivot to a more recession-resistant industry? Or perhaps pursue a long-held passion? Sometimes, a job loss can be the catalyst for positive career change. Here's a pro tip. Start thinking about your next career move in terms of problems you can solve, not just jobs you can do. This mindset can open up unexpected opportunities. Remember, planning for the future isn't about predicting it perfectly. It's about being prepared, staying flexible, and positioning yourself for success. You have the power to shape your financial future, starting right now. As we wrap up our guide on navigating the financial challenges of job loss, let's recap the key points and look towards the future with renewed confidence. We've covered a lot of ground, from immediate steps after job loss to long-term financial planning. Remember, unemployment is a journey. It has a beginning, but it also has an end. Here are the key takeaways. 1. Act quickly on immediate steps, like filing for unemployment and reviewing your health insurance options. 2. Create a bare-bones budget to stretch your resources. 3. Communicate with creditors and manage debt wisely. 4. Protect your retirement savings as much as possible. 5. Explore additional income sources to bridge the gap. 6. Update your professional profile and network actively. 7. Take care of your mental health throughout the process. 8. Plan for the future by setting goals and diversifying your skills. Job loss is undoubtedly a challenge, but it's also an opportunity. An opportunity to reassess your career, build new skills, and emerge stronger and more resilient. You have the power to turn this setback into a comeback. Stay positive, stay proactive, and keep moving forward. Your next great opportunity could be just around the corner. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We believe in you, and we're rooting for your success. Now, go out there and shape your amazing future.